Good afternoon and welcome back. So, I'm still in the process of optimizing the map, the game a bit, and I was looking at this teleport thing here, and I really don't like the texture that's on it. That's why I opened it up and wanted to look at this. This is Tomb 1. It does have a normal, but the normal is not that nice, and the texture is really small, I think. Yeah, it's a 512 texture. So, I mean, it is good looking, but the detail is really pixelated on here because of the resolution. So I need to figure out either I need to recreate this and give it a better texture, or some kind of texture at all, because this is just a mess. Or I might try to find a completely different model or create a completely different model for this. Let's see how many. Okay, it is quite low poly, so that's not much of a problem. Yeah, I need to look into that. I also need to figure out a way to have better market stalls, because I don't like those. They don't really fit to the rest. The biggest problem I have at the moment is sorry, is that some of the dimensions are not correct. For instance, if I jump in here, this in is really too small. I mean, the kitchen area is okay, but once I go in here, there's not really any space for tables and chairs and stuff like that, because most of the area is blocked by the stairs here. There's a bit of space up here, but yeah, I'm not sure. The other problem is that this room here is supposed to be living space for the innkeeper. And I mean, it's enough, but it's not. It's a really small inn, let's call it that way. Bit of space out here maybe works, but still. And another problem is that most of these houses do not have any garden around them and no real area, and just small houses. I kind of want to give those the villagers a bit more space. Up here there might be space for a garden, but this house here doesn't have any space for anything. So I'm not quite sure what I will do with those. And I don't really sure what I changed, but something caused this to drop below 30 again. I really don't know what it is. It kind of bugs me. Oh, there we go. Something here, but I don't know what it is. Let's see. Detail lighting. Complexity. Yeah, okay. I know that there are a few problems with lights in here, that they're overlapping too much. I can change those, but there's also the same problem in here. But I don't think that's the problem I have here. Stationary light overlap. Yeah, here we have this. The lights in here are really bad overlapping wise. Oh, my windows are bad. Interesting. I mean, okay, they're glass and not just simple transparent, but with a bit of effect on it, so makes sense that they're not that good. Okay, LEDs. Yeah, and like you can see, most of the houses in here don't have LODs yet. So it's something I need to change. So let's do that now. Let's jump back in here. And yeah, let's... Did I have this as a... It's townhouse down there. I need to put it in the right folder. For some reason this always opens all the folders for me. So townhouse is there, so let's attach this one here. Put it in the right position. And let's change the dimensions. 3 by 3. And let's lock this in. Now I should be able... Thank you. I should be able to change this. So let's see. This is normal town configuration. So we have a corner there with 2 windows. And interior data for this is we need this wall here. So that would be south, 1 wall. Nope. It's east. Okay. And here we have the roof piece. And the basement piece. This door. Interior is east. And this is also a door. And I'm using my blueprint here to get the same configuration, and it's easier to convert from my blueprint to to convert it to a static mesh so that I can add LODs to it. And there are a few things that are different between my blueprint and the creation I had there before. So this is using a mesh one big mesh for the roof piece here, for the ceiling, and I'm using a different texture. Though I might switch away from this texture because it doesn't fit in with the rest. Not anymore. Okay, let's go back here. So this is side in west. And we have outside stair here in west as well. And now we have that piece. Okay. Window there. And here we have another wall. Another thing that was not correct here on the house I'm rebuilding is the height of the roof pieces, or the position of the roof pieces, because the pillar piece is poking through. So that's something I changed. So this should be fixed on the new version. Basement data I haven't set yet. So this is outside corner in west. Okay. This is just one wall here in north. Interior west we have one wall. Roof data. Side piece there. Okay. So here we don't have any exterior data, but we have interior data. This is west, aligned, one wall, and doorway. We don't need any basement data for this because it's in the middle of the building, but we need the rooftop piece here. Should be all for this. This should be south. One wall and set this to a window. Interior data is west and one wall. Roof data south side. Okay, now basement piece. The rest is easier because there's no interior data needed for that. For this configuration. Yeah, 6. This is east, outside corner. And we have more window here. Roof data. East, outside corner. And this is east as well, outside corner. Okay. And the last piece here. This would be south, outside corner. No windows there because there's nothing to see. And roof data. Okay. Let's change the name. Townhouse 2. And let's delete the old one. And we don't have anything poking through here anymore. But the rest of the configuration is the same. Okay, now I can take this instance tool that I bought go here and convert all this to static mesh actors. Select all of them. And use the merge actor tool to combine them into one mesh. Okay. Now I can open this up. This is one mesh. All the textures, materials are here. The only thing that didn't copy over properly were the rooftop pieces here. So let's select that. Shingles. Let's take red for this. Okay. And now I can just use the auto LOD thing here. And I need to change those numbers. And let's check if all this works. Okay, we have a problem at LOD3. Some of these are switched. Let's see. Nope. Okay, this is correct now. And one of these is wrong. Okay. Still still some kind of issue here. Let's see. Yeah, no, that is correct. And one of these is wrong as well. Nope. Stone there, but wood here. Okay. Now it looks correct. So if we hide this, this should look okay. Okay, awesome. Even though there was something. Yeah, okay, there are a few small issues, but that's okay. That distance doesn't really matter. As long as the prominent colors are still distinguishable, everything is okay. So let's move this. Oh, it's first. Move this object to the right folder. Because at the moment it's down here, so let's move it up. Let's delete that folder. And the next one would be this over here. And let's fix position and rotation. And the only thing I need to change is the placement of windows and the interior setup here. But looks like the interior setup is the same, but the placement of windows is different. So let's see. There's a window here, but no window there. And there's supposed to be a window here. And I think no window here. So that is element 6. Yeah. Okay. The rest should be the same. Let's check that. Yeah. Okay. here, give it the new name. Delete that one and convert this. And this should be okay configuration wise. Fix the roof. Let's give it yeah, let's make it green. Set this to level architecture. Let's fix the distances here again. And let's see if we get any issues. Yep, we do get issues here. No, this was correct. Metal. It's the top piece. So this one is supposed to be roof tiles. Yeah. And then one of the woods is supposed to be stone. Okay. And that's plaster. Okay, now that is fixed. Let's move it up here again. Okay. So the next one. Same thing here. Window configuration is different. And okay, interior is the same. Okay, so these two windows are different. So this doesn't have a window. And element 6 has a window. Okay. Let's delete this one. Convert. And merge. Let's make this green again. No, let's make it blue. Right, if that's blue, and it's right next to the mayor's. We have another blue one over there as well. And now let's make this orange. Which kind of looks a bit like gold, slightly. Okay, let's save that. Let's set up the LEDs. Need to fix LED3 again. So using wood and plaster up there. Let's see. Okay, let's stone down there. Plaster there. And okay, this is supposed to be stone steps, which means this is and this one roof tiles. Nope. This was plaster? No. This wood. Okay. Interesting. This looks like it's using plaster for that, but no. This is supposed to be plaster. And this is... oh, that's the one, okay. Good. Let's save this. Move it up here. Okay. So let's move this one in here. Oh. Let's see. Before I change that configuration, I think I want to move it to this one here. Which one is that? Wait. Oh, it's that thing, okay. So all this. It's one of those houses. Which means I need to let's move it here. Okay, still needs to be moved forward slightly and maybe a bit up. Do have windows in the same positions. That's good, but I might need to kill the configuration anyway, because I don't think I can add that. Yeah, no. Need to reset this. Okay, so let's recreate this. Ceiling there. And I want to have the same look for all the houses, that's why I'm changing this one. I also might remove those, even though they look okay, but the configuration on them the look's a bit different. Don't have the pillars, stuff like that, so I might change that. Okay, so let's see. We have, okay, this is north, outside corner, and we have 2 windows. On the interior in east, we have 1 wall. And then we have no roof data for that, but basement data. Because the roof data is on the element above that. Okay. This is west, 1 wall and door. East, 1 wall and a door for the interior door there. We have outside stair in west. And the basement data there. This is west, outside corner, and we do have a window there. Interior, we do have wall in east. And the basement. Do have one wall here. Basement side, and we need the interior data here. That is in west, one wall. Okay. This area here will change a bit. There will still be a stair up, but would be a different stair and not that floating thing that I built here. I'm not sure, maybe I will add something like this back in at a later date, but I'm not sure yet. So, need a ceiling here. And interior data, west, and set the door there. This one doesn't have a ceiling. And we have this one wall there, which would be a window. And this is west, one wall. And we also need basement data in south. Okay. This one has a ceiling again. And we have this in east. There's a window here. Yeah. We don't need a window that looks at this wall. It'd be a bit boring to look at. So let's set the basement data, east outside corner. Okay, this one doesn't have a ceiling because the staircase takes all these three elements, and we don't need ceilings for those. So exterior, this would be east, one wall. Basement data would also be east. outside. No ceiling here. South outside corner. And no interior data, no roof data. But here we want to have an inside stair, and that would be left in east. Yeah. Problem is that this staircase is a lot bigger than the one that I had before. So configuration here is a bit different. But it's okay. I think I need to change a few other things as well, but okay, this is this element here. So element 7, we need to have interior data, but a frame that's set there. And in element 4, I also need to set some data, and this would be exterior data and frame corner, and that would be east. Not east. But south, yeah. Okay. Oh, I still need to add the basement data to 8. Okay. So, the upper floor. Has a ceiling again. Has no floor. Because I don't want to have this stone floor in the same space where the lower floor ceiling is. Would be an additional model that I don't need. And I want to change this to Fancy Town. You will see in a moment why. Outside corner, and the configuration for this one is that we have kind of wood here and then plaster there, in contrast to the stone down here and plaster up there. But to add window here. And this gets roof data. Not quite sure if I want to leave this room there the way it is, but I might add some frames here, but I think that's all we need there. Okay, next element, B10. Here we have only one wall, so I just need to set the primary house type. And this would be west, one wall, and a window in there. Roof data is west and side. Since we have two walls here, we need to set both those. And this has a window, and the other one doesn't. Okay. And roof data. And this only needs roof data, top, to set this piece. And no, wait. No, I think I will add something here to give the whole thing a bit more stability. Let's add some frames here. Okay. This is south, one wall, and window. Now we don't need any additional frames there, because those frames already set all the pillars we needed. But we need the roof. Roof data. Oh, I forgot to set the roof. And this is east and side. Okay, let's add the roof data here. And rebuild is done. Okay. Let's those. Let's call this Townhouse 18. And same procedure as before. Merge all those. Then fix the materials and set up LODs. Yeah, the configuration here is a bit strange, to be honest, but wait, no, I don't think this works. before I fix it. Let's check if we can get up there. Okay, can't even get in here, so it's the first problem. What is blocking us? Let's see. Player collision. Okay, it's that stair collision, that's too much. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I need to fix the stair collision. Because we can't walk up there properly. I mean, I know that I can fix it by setting this to setting the collision here differently. So if I set this to simple collision, we have this problem here. And I'm not quite sure if the stairs even have simple collision. So something that you shouldn't do is just setting this to complex. And then it's taking all the vertices and creating the collision mesh out of that. Which is way too complex for these and most other models. Especially by that vertices count. It's way too much. But this should enable us to use the stairs again. That's why I need to fix the... Yeah. I need to fix the stairs. And I'm not quite sure if she's able to get down the stairs there. If the nav mesh works properly. Okay, it seems to work. Okay, she's stuck in the ground, but the other one could move out, so that's okay. So we need to fix her position. Let's fix this position as well. Yeah, and the problem is I didn't create those stairs, and they do have a few problems. I think I might want to use a different staircase here, but at the moment it works. I still need to go through all this and fix a few things. So that would fix that. Let's see. Let's put this in here. And let's fix the materials. Okay, there's a lot of stuff wrong here. Let's see. Okay, metal there. This should be roof tile. And sorry, this is that glass. Nope. Oh no, this is wood. Because that's the inside. This is supposed to be stone. this. I mean, okay, it should be plaster, but not on all of those. This is wood. No, this is. Let's see. This is one of those wood types here. Okay. So this is roof. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. We see the roof color, we see a bit of the stone and some white there. That's all that's needed. Yeah, okay. So let's get back to this. And let's make this visible again. Move it over here. And this is for there, and then it should be okay. Okay, this is townhouse 15. Let's lock this in. Okay, we have I think that's the farm configuration that we have up here. So this is ceiling, exterior data, outside corner, and we have window there. Interior data, that would be east, one wall to set that. Basement, outside corner. So we have outside stair in west. And a side basement piece there. Okay, next piece. Okay, windows and bows. So we have one wall there. And basement data side there. And we need the interior piece here, which would be west and one wall. Should fix that. So the next element would be 4, which only has the interior data here. And the framework for the stairs we do somewhere else. 5. This would be south, one wall. West, one wall. Okay, here we don't want a ceiling because it's the beginning of the staircase. And element 7 would give us the frames. And though I think element 6 can give us frames as well. So let's go here, set up interior data, frame outside corner. uses those side frames here for the staircase. So element 7 does have a ceiling, but nothing else. Yeah. Because this element here we can set in element 10. So this one does have a ceiling, and one wall in south, which has a window. Okay. And this one doesn't have ceiling, but we do have this in east, outside corner. No interior data for that. Attachment, inside stair, right, in east. It sets the stairs. And we also need basement data. And here we also don't have a ceiling. Exterior is east, one wall. And interior, we are setting those frames here. So that would be frame outside corner and in south, nope, west. Yeah. Basement data there. This one has a ceiling again. South, outside corner. South, outside corner. And that's all for the first floor. I think I forgot a floor piece. 4. This has a ceiling. Okay. So 12 has a ceiling, no floor. And this is set to farm, I think. No, that's not farm. Okay, it's a completely different configuration that I don't have in here. So let's set this to Fancy Town. I think that's okay. And the Z fighting will disappear as soon as I delete the underlying mesh. Let's see. Do I need any interior data here? Nope, not for that. Okay. Roof piece. So, fancy town. Exterior data in west. One wall. And window. West side. And this is west outside corner. And for the secondary, we have a window. Okay. This is west outside corner. Just need one wall there. And roof data site. Interior data is east. One wall. Yeah. No exterior data, interior data, east, one wall and door. And rooftop. I don't need to change the orientation for the rooftops, because it's just a plane. So, next element. This is south, one wall. East, one wall. This one has a ceiling, but no floor. Set this to fancy town. This is west. one wall. Yep. Roof side. I don't think I need anything there. Wait. I might... Yeah, let's set this in here. So let's take the interior data in east and set our frames there, so that we have the pillars in the same spots. Still need to figure out a configuration where I don't have that frame thing there, but it's okay. At the moment. Even though, no, it's not. I'm at 19? Yeah. This needs to be here. And this is west, one wall. And a door. Nope. Door here. Okay. Sorry about that. And this is south. One wall. And a window. West, one wall. Okay. Oh, and I forgot the roof data for those. Roof data here. Should be south side. But the element before that needs to have his top. No interior data needed. And roof. Let's check if I missed any windows, but doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's delete that one. And let's convert those. And merge them. Oh, I didn't set it for the right folder. Let's do the autosave and then correct the folder so that I can find them easy. Which reminds me, this one also needs to put in there. This is models. Houses. It's this one. Let's see here. Need that. Okay. So let's see, what kind of roof color do we want to give this one? Yeah, let's give it green. Oh. Okay, we have issue here. This one is supposed to be wood. And fancy wall mat. Nope. Oh. So this is metal. And this one. Not sure. Okay, so Definitely nope. Okay. Let's see. Next LED. There's a lot more problems. Probably. Yep. A lot. Okay. So, sections here. Let's start with that. This is supposed to be wood. Stone steps. And this is stone. Yeah. This is stone steps. And this is roof tiles. Okay. Okay, this is only one floor, but deeper. Okay. Let's lock this. And the first element would be an frame outside corner. Roof outside corner and a basement outside corner. Oh, and this also has a ceiling. Let's see. This is west frame. This side piece. And here we have west, frame outside corner. Okay, this element will be a bit more interesting. So we have town for the primary and shed for the secondary configuration here. And this is north. Hello! Outside corner. And we would have a door here. How are you? Do I have any additional interior data? Nope. Roof data is side piece. Attachment is outside stair in north. And basement side in north. No problem about that. I had a few people test it, and the version that's on the Discord at the moment is really laggy and slow, and at the moment I'm optimizing the town, creating LODs for all the houses and all the other meshes that I have in the game at the moment. I mean, if you still have a beastie computer, you can test the version that's there, but I'm working on a better one, more optimized version at the moment, and I think it will be done by the end of the week. So I will upload that one, and then all that should be fixed and playable. So this just has that and a ceiling. No, not a ceiling, roof. Top. Yeah. I still need to figure out how to get more people interested in playing and testing the game, but the moment it's... Oh wait, I forgot something here. I need to set the interior piece here. This would be south, I think. One wall, yeah. And this is a door. Yeah, like I said, I need to figure out a better way to get testers for the game. More reliable way. Because if I really need to test a specific feature, which kind of is the case at the moment, I need to have people test it. Not 1 or 2, but maybe 5 to 10 people, so that I get a bit of proper feedback to that. But so far I haven't figured out how to get people to test. Basement data and roof data. No, this is the wrong element. 5. So ceiling here, and the primary type would be shed, I think. Yeah. Interior data for that is this doorway. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't work that way. So let's change this to town. And this to shed. And then I need to change the direction here. This would be inside corner in south. Yeah. Okay. And this is supposed to be door. Okay. Is that the last of those? This townhouse 17. Oh, that's the fisherman's house. Interesting, so that's completely in the wrong folder here. This is not part of the town. Okay. So configuration wise. Just wall there. And interior. One in east. So element 7 doesn't have any exterior. But it has a ceiling, and we have interior corner. There. And I need to cut the grass below this house. Okay, so this would be door there. And then just a simple rooftop. So exterior, south, one wall there, and interior, I think it's west side corner, nope, so it would be east. South side, south side. This would be one wall in west. Middle, do you know a way where I can set the texture below my blueprint to something else? For instance, if I set the house here, that it will automatically paint the area below it with my dirt texture, so that wouldn't have grass growing here. Do you know of a way to do that? So I wouldn't need to do this by hand. I mean, most of them are already fixed, but yeah. So once the house is set down and configured completely, that it would set the texture below that, the terrain texture, landscape texture, to something specified. In this case it would be dirt for me. Because on my landscape textures I do have dirt configured, and where dirt is set, there's no grass. So if I go over here, all the grass disappears. I mean, it's not much of a problem. It's just something that would be nice to kind of speed up the process a bit. I mean, this works. Is the grass here? No. Yeah, I already fixed it. I mean, for this game it's not that important, but if you had some kind of strategy game where you want to set down specific meshes and on specific plots, so it would change the texture below. Hmm. Yeah, I want to look into that at some point. And for some reason, I really want to create a strategy game at some point, but I think that's still beyond my skills. Yeah, maybe. I also haven't done anything with decals yet. I might want to use decals for some runes on some of the pillars here, but since it's only on some of them, I want to be able to set them from the outside. So I'm not quite sure yet. Interior be west, I think. One more, yeah. Yep. That's the idea. Attachment, stairs. Yeah, those are the only people that have a garden. I still need to figure out ways to get more of those areas, some gardens or some small plots where they can plant anything. Or I think the city is a bit too cramped, or this town. A bit close together. But I haven't changed the terrain yet. I wanted to throw the terrain into World Machine and create proper splat maps and stuff like that. But I still need to figure out how World Machine works for that. I mean, I do have this strange thing here. It's just a miniature of the terrain here. Let's see, let's give this terrain object material. Yeah, this would be a miniature of the terrain. But the problem is I couldn't export anything else because I don't have the pro version of World Machine and didn't have the money so far yet to buy it, to create proper tiles and good resolution height maps and stuff like that. But that's a nice miniature of the terrain. I can put somewhere. I think I put it in the mayor's house. so that he has some kind of display of the terrain and specific spots marked. So not quite sure. Okay. Nearly done with most of the townhouses. Okay, there we go. And now I can delete this one. And jump over here to my nice instance tool that I bought. And convert all those. And then merge. Oh, it's in the wrong category. Move here. Okay, so let's fix materials. What do I want to use? Yeah, let's take blue. Fix the screen size. Oh, set it to something that makes a bit more sense. Let's call it that way. Not sure if I'm really fixing that. So let's Let's see, so LOD2 has a problem with these here, so one of those is supposed to be stone. Wait, is this all? Yeah, this is also wrong. So this is stone, yeah. And I'm not quite sure if this... Yeah, okay, the rest is fine. And let's see. This, ooh, this is completely off. So this is supposed to be stone step? Nope. Stone? Okay. Okay, that's in the wrong spot, definitely. So, is this supposed to be stone? Nope. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, I saw what I did wrong here. Let's change all this. I completely broke this one. Yeah, no. Okay, let's fix this. Nope, this is supposed to be wood. This is stone. And this is supposed to be plaster. This is stone step. This might be roof tile, no. No, this is metal. Nope. This is metal. Okay, so one of the stones is wrong. Let's fix that. Okay, so let's close LOD to and go in here. Now fix this. Okay. Let's see. This is supposed to be stone. And nope. No, this was correct. So this one is wrong. So this one here is supposed to be wood on the inside. And this is that, okay. And this is this one, okay. Fixed. Oh. This is not in the right spot. Damn it. Slightly, nope, wrong thing. But there. And I need to fix those. so they're not stuck on the floor. I also need to figure out lighting the houses properly. Okay. Damn it. Let's fix this. Not sure why this does this sometimes. When I'm changing one of the houses and either delete elements or move elements around, it sometimes adds the last configuration elements into the instances on the blueprint. It's really strange. So sometimes it looked like I had doubled houses or parts of other houses, and I couldn't figure out what it was until I got into the blueprint itself and then cleared those elements that are not supposed to be there. Okay, let's recompile this. Okay, now this is fixed. And I think I can go and create those. Yeah, I'm not quite happy with the in, so I'm not sure if I want to convert that yet or if I want to make this bigger. because the inn is a bit cramped. So if we jump in here, it's not really space for tables or chairs. Mostly because the stairs are way too big, I think. This is supposed to be the kitchen. Okay, it's locked. Yeah, I still need to figure out how this should look. Maybe I just need to make a few sketches and then kind of rebuild it. The basic layout is okay, but it feels too small. Even though some of those houses feel small as well. Let's see how horrible the LOD switch is. Yeah, there's a bit of pop-in and could maybe give it a bit more distance. Oh, okay. There are two of those houses in the same spot. Because I still have this one. Let's move that. Yeah, let's move it here. One thing I'm not quite sure about is that message that just popped up with okay, why am I falling through? Oh, because I was inside something. Okay, lighting needs to be rebuilt, that's okay, but why did it show this one? Texture streaming pool over. How can I fix that? I mean, I had this pop up earlier and I changed the texture streaming pool size, but I'm not sure if that's the best solution. I think there need to be something. maybe I'm not. I think I don't use my materials properly. So let's see. Something here that I needed to set. Was it? Yeah, shared wrap. I think that's what I need to do for all of them. Should fix a bit of that. I'm still getting it. Might be that the other materials here still have this problem. Set them all this way. I also need to figure that one out. Quite sure if this still works after that, but let's try it. Okay, now it's worse. I really don't understand that, but I need to figure this out. Because I'm getting that quite often. Quite sure why. this would be 5 by 6. Okay. Last week I had some people who offered to help me out. I think I will take them up on that, because I still need a better solution for the market stalls here, because I really don't like those. Apart from the textures, it's just... I kind of need a different configuration for that. Maybe they have a few ideas how to make good looking market stalls that kind of fit into the rest, because at the moment they are kind of alien. They do not fit. And the next steps in the future are, when I'm done with optimization here, then I think I will do a bit of background story and kind of start of the game stuff that has nothing to do with this level here anymore. Then kind of move away from that. And I still need to fix those towers at some point. But for that I need to convert them and also set up proper materials for this. Okay. So, what am I doing now? Let's see. It's 15:30 for me. I think I will take a break here and then jump back in for an evening stream later. But I'm kind of hungry and need to eat something. And I might work on this house here during my break, but I'm not quite sure. So, see you later. Bye bye.